Imagine a single structure so massive that 23,000 people walk through its doors every single day. They log in and go to work, yet practically everything they do inside remains a complete mystery to the rest of the world. This is the Pentagon. Sitting just across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C., it operates as the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense. By sheer physical footprint, it holds the title of the world's largest office building. The complex swallows up over 6.5 million square feet of space, dwarfing the highways and parking lots that surround it. Housing an active workforce the size of a small city creates a severe logistical puzzle. Moving that massive number of military and civilian personnel around requires navigating a staggering 17 miles of internal corridors. You might think managing global defense operations within a labyrinth this large would result in total gridlock. But keeping this massive workforce moving smoothly relies on an accidental architectural choice made back during World War II. When planners first mapped out the construction site in September 1941, the plot of land they chose was strictly constrained by the surrounding roads. To fit the required square footage, architects had to wedge a 5-sided perimeter inside those intersecting highways. The location of the building was eventually moved to its current spot in Arlington, but the architects had a problem. The blueprints were already drawn. Facing extreme time pressure, they simply lifted the blueprint and kept the unique geometry. With World War II raging, speed was the only priority. Ground broke on September 11, 1941, and construction crews hammered the entire massive complex into existence in an astonishing 16 months. The final structure was entirely organized around the number 5. It features 5 outer sides, stands exactly 5 stories tall above ground, and is built out of 5 concentric inner rings. The 17 miles of corridors are strategically woven through these rings, with radial pathways acting as shortcuts that cut directly across the layout like the spokes of a wheel. This creates a highly efficient traffic flow. Because of these radial spokes, a person can start at the outermost ring on one side, walk straight through the complex, and reach the absolute opposite outer edge in under 10 minutes. What started as an awkward compromise with local road layouts produced the exact logistical layout needed to smoothly coordinate a global military operation. If you push past those 5 rings and step into the center of the complex, you'll find a massive open-air courtyard sitting right in the middle of the building. During the Cold War, Soviet intelligence jokingly nicknamed this specific spot Ground Zero. They operated under the assumption that the dead center of the complex must be a highly critical military target. Getting onto the Pentagon grounds is difficult, but moving inside it is heavily regulated. The entire layout operates on strict physical compartmentalization. You can only enter classified sections if you hold the proper security clearance, and your movements are closely monitored. Because of this intense secrecy, rumors have swirled for decades. But despite the endless conspiracy theories claiming the Pentagon hides deep underground bunkers, highly secret weapons, or recovered alien technology, there is no public evidence of anything extraterrestrial inside. The highly restricted areas are dedicated strictly to national defense. Behind these closed doors, military leaders coordinate active global logistics, analyze intelligence, and direct complex cybersecurity operations. The concentric geometry naturally supports this security. The massive outer rings filter the thousands of civilian employees and contractors, acting as a physical, architectural firewall that insulates the most sensitive defense planning at the core. That structural integrity faced an unimaginable stress test on the morning of September 11, 2001. American Airlines Flight 77 was hijacked and crashed directly into the western facade of the complex. The impact caused a catastrophic collapse of the immediate outer rings, resulting in severe physical destruction and a tragic loss of many lives. Yet despite a massive breach in its walls, the building's operations did not halt. Command logistics continued uninterrupted in the surviving sectors. Within 12 months, construction crews poured fresh concrete and completely rebuilt the damaged section of the wedge. Today, an outdoor memorial permanently stands directly in front of the impact site. Its cantilevered benches honor the victims of the attack, sitting in the shadow of the fully restored walls. Taking a direct hit and continuing to function proved that this massive facility is effectively a fortified structure operating above ground, capable of surviving a massive assault without dropping its central mission. Today, the fully restored Pentagon stands as the central command node of the United States military. Its strange geometric shape, its overwhelming size, and its tightly controlled inner rings serve a distinct practical purpose. They are the essential gears needed to keep a massive logistical engine running smoothly. The reason this building remains a global fascination is that its physical architecture perfectly mirrors what it is designed to do: maintain massive reach, operate with absolute efficiency, and enforce unyielding security. If you had the proper clearance, would you want to walk those 17 miles of corridors for yourself? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating places.